No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family.
In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than what they once were.
As some of the petitioners in these cases demonstrate, marriage embodies a love that may endure even past death.
It would misunderstand these men and women to say that they disrespect the idea of marriage.
Their plea is that they do respect it so deeply that they seek to find its fulfillment for themselves.
Their hope is not to be condemned to live in loneliness, excluded from one of civilization's oldest institutions.
They ask for equal dignity in the eyes of the law.
The Constitution grants them that right.
Hello, everybody!
Big news happened on Friday.
Yay, we're super excited about it! Basically, if you haven't heard, which everybody's heard, so anyway. The Supreme Court in the USA just passed the, I don't know what you call it, legislation or something that allowed marriage equality across all of America, and that is a huge deal, and it's so exciting, and we're really excited about it. I was at work when my coworker was scrolling through her phone and goes, apparently, gay marriage is legal everywhere now, and I was like, what? And I just run to my phone, and I'm so excited. And
I was at the doctor with my grandma.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was at the eye doctor's with my grandma, and I was goofing around on my phone, and I'm scrolling through, and I thought it was a hoax at first. And then I, opened it up and read it, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh
Considering the fact that I'm just a supporter, but literally almost every single one of my friends is a part of the community. So,
absolutely.
It really touches my heart that my friends can be happy like I can.
What we read at the beginning of this episode was the final paragraph from the Supreme Court case, and it was just so beautiful. When I first read it, it just moved me to tears. It's so true when you think about it. You know?
I find it really important that people are supporting this because not everybody is born the same. Not everybody was born a boy or a girl, or they happen to like the opposite sex, or whatever the case may be, and they can't control that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not their fault, no matter what religion, no matter what belief, no matter what political party you are.
Mm-hmm.
You can't stop that.
I posted something on my Facebook page, and a lot of members from a church family I'm associated with. I don't consider myself religious, but I do attend church with my family, and a lot of them were posting very negative stuff on this post that I posted.
A very large group of our friends actually started commenting back. It wasn't like starting a fight, or it wasn't starting Facebook drama, but they were... It wasn't like starting a fight, or it wasn't starting Facebook drama, but they were... Wow, you're inspiring to us, Micky.
It meant a lot.
But while we were on Facebook, we noticed another thing. Everybody is claiming that this means equality.
And I think the important thing to remember is that while it is a step in the right direction, this is not
equality. This is not it.
Nowhere near it. It's not the final battle. It's the first step in a long journey.
And believe us, we come from a place where nobody supports this.
Nobody.
But that doesn't mean that we can keep moving forward. This doesn't mean equality. But it's the step in the right direction, and
it's a push that our nation needs. And this is not a victory for all LGBT plus people across the globe. It is a victory for Americans, and I think it's important because America has such a big influence on the rest of the world. And I think that it's huge that our country was able to step up and do this. We followed Ireland's suit, I believe, Canada, and I think it's just going to keep going, and we've got the snowball started, and I can't believe I get to live through it.
This is a huge step because even though it's specified for gays and lesbians, at least it leans more towards that.
It's opening the door.
It's opening the door for these people who are so far back that they can fight their way up to.
I have seen more discussion about these issues today than I have any other day the rest of my life, and that is the most important thing, is that we talk about stuff and that we don't just sweep it under the rug. You know, we address these conflicts and we resolve to fix them, whatever it takes.
We're excited about this.
We're super pumped. Through this we get to, address people on a platform that otherwise we wouldn't have. We really wanted to bring to light a few organizations that support LGBT, either youth or activists or any sort of charity that supports those movements. And so we have a few that we wanted to highlight today. Like we said, this is not the end of the battle. And so we need to fight and keep
This is the
supporting.
beginning.
Yes, this is the beginning. And
This
so
is
now,
the shot heard around the world.
Yeah! It's called the Point Foundation. This focuses on raising scholarship money for LGBT youth so that they can go and receive educations and make livings for themselves.
The next one is the Trevor Project. I'm sure you guys have heard of it before. It's a pretty popular one.
It's a suicide prevention.
It's suicide prevention for the LGBT.
Yeah, and crisis treatment for kids and anybody who may be struggling with that. LGBT youth have a much higher likelihood of suicide than like any other demographic of youth, and so that's a big battle to overcome. And the next one we have is the Trans Law Center. It's the Transgender Law Center, which focuses on like addressing transgender issues on a political scale through education, legislation, stuff like that. The next one is the Audre Lorde Project. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but I just stumbled across this today. It's a really great project that supports LGBT members, all marginalized groups, and it specifically focuses on those of color. And so it promotes LGBT life, and it also promotes colored people's lives and their well-being, which is incredibly, incredibly important. So that's a really great one that you should check out. And we're going to post more links to all of these charities and their websites and how you can support them in our description if you want to check that out. There's also a really great Tumblr blog that we found called, I believe it's LGBT Support, that just posts, it shares charities, shares, events and foundations that help support these issues.
With that note, thanks for watching.
That's all we got to say today, and
I hope we could persuade you guys some way
and
positively.
Promote some positive, great things, and celebrate, because today is a day of celebration, and it's exciting. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. Woo! Gay
Or straight.
black
Or white.
love is love.
And that's what's right.